Hey, guys and gals, what's happening? So over here, I'm standing right here in front of a very nice poster wall here of the four great people that we really thank for historically: Abraham Lincoln, Franklin Roosevelt, Dwight Eisenhower, and Harry Truman. These four guys really as an example of what I have written. What the main focus of this heading is: if at first you don't succeed, you're in good company. You know, hey guys and gals, we are really at times, when we struggle, when we persevere through our struggles and obstacles, take a look at this as a great example to refer to and to understand that, hey, you're not alone. You're not alone. If I can get this better image understanding for you guys so you can see it for yourselves, and really take that as an opportunity, guys and gals, to really look at it as a reflective. Look at it, when you want to just look at something to get away from that rough-ended situation you've suffered through work, or just getting back through a rough traffic situation, or from a family problem that you're having. Look at this as an example. Look at it as a way to transition yourself, and by transforming, to stay on a positive and upended mentality more than the stressful, frustrating, that quick fix mental instant gratification that you want out of that device of what we have through our cell phones. But also, definitely look at this. And easy to Google if you want to get the access to the poster, then having to basically forward you to the actual link where most people do this online. Click this link. But anyway, look for it for yourself. Google it online. And again, as an advisable citizen, to make sure that, I want to basically be more supportive as well as to let everybody know, hey, we still have time to move forward, right? Because these guys move forward a lot every time, every single moment. Honest Abe, Franklin Roosevelt, FDR, Dwight Eisenhower, Ike, what we love him as Ike, which, by the way, you can thank him for the U.S. highway interstate system that he built for the U.S. road systems. When you learn more about him, and dive into your historical researches, folks, because if you don't know history, you will destined to repeat it. You're destined to repeat it. I'm still a firm believer in that saying, and in that saying, we really have to actually understand our history, but also understand, preserve, protect, build up our foundations of what our history is really telling us, what our real history is going to tell us, to understand, yes, we can still be impactful, we can still make a difference, but in all else, use that as a reminder. If at first you don't succeed, you're in good company. You're in good company by perseverance, by endurance, by having that goal-oriented aspect of staying on that ride, staying on that last stride, staying on that path of success, using applied knowledge. These four guys right here, they had applied knowledge. They used that applied knowledge in their political careers, in the very political careers that they've really persevered through, the downturns, the oppositions from all political opponents, the very aspects of their mindset of how they carried about with the realm of the American history. Abraham Lincoln, the Civil War era, how he wanted to transition his efforts from ending slavery in the Southeast region. Franklin Roosevelt, how he wanted to end the war with the Nazis in the Pacific area when we battled two wars, Europe and Japan. Truman came in at the very least of the best moments when Franklin took a lot of his time within the political career, after running 4 terms in office. Truman, basically a godsend to come in to take over Franklin Roosevelt and continue the rough times of World War II. to ending the war with Japan. At the time when Japan was at a higher threat to the U.S., both foreign and domestically. So the drop of the atomic bombs, ending the war. Dwight Eisenhower, as of course in his failures, how he had been rejected 5 times before he was selected to be the Allied Supreme Commander over in the Mid-Atlantic. Well, not the Mid-Atlantic, over in the Atlantic, being the Allied forces of the European support, being the support for the European support forces with France, Belgium, the many countries that were defeated by the Nazis. England, allied with the English forces to fight Germany through that time, through that rough moments. So historically, these are very good guys to look into, very good guys to emulate as well, to really look at what they did, how they transitioned our American history, the very impactful things that they did. As many times, we take it for granted. We take it for the granted aspect that it happened, so what? But truthfully, it can still be more inspiring by diving into the history, diving into those 4 guys too, learning about them in our own downtimes that we have, in our very things that we do. We can still look back historically, and then actually, in doing so, and through that time, we can still aspire and be more open-minded as well, and more continually optimistic. If at first you don't succeed, you're in good company. Take care. Bye.